It was like everything. He was never in the comics before. Same with Aya. Aya had her first like actual appearance in a Green Lantern Corps issue.
Right.
That's like it's crazy that that show was so important that they're just like it's canon. It's like it's canon now.
Oh, Jason.
I think if you want to, dive more into current Green Lantern canon, watch the show.
Mhm.
It's fucking fantastic. And the only reason it got canceled is because of toy sales. One of those things that Cartoon Network just they canceled because of toys. Same with Teen Titans, which I will never forgive them for.
All agreed.
But we can have fucking almost 15 years of Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go was still going, which is crazy. I felt like I lived several lives since then.
Yeah, like fucking 2 movies, multiple TV specials.
God, that's actually, yeah, you're right. They did have a movie.
Yeah, like a theater movie, which really bums me out. And then the live action Titans show sucked.
Yeah, that was really, really bad. Oh, man.
Fuck Batman.
I remember, when I came home from school one day, and then I think Brenton was just shown off as Robin, like in his first like official look and stuff like that. I remember being so excited, so excited. But then that first trailer came out, and I'm like, oh god.
I remember watching. I was like, at that time, I was a huge Titans fan. I still kind of am, but like, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see Nightwing finally. And that doesn't happen until like the next season.
Yeah, a
And
whole season.
people still today are like, this is the best Nightwing, like live action Nightwing we've ever gotten. It's the only live action Nightwing we've ever gotten.
What? Did people actually say that?
Yeah, like people were like, James Gunn's never gonna top this. This is the best Nightwing live action. Like, dude, it's
There isn't a bar.
Yeah, it's like he's named the best Dick Grayson we've got in live action, unfortunately.
Because what, the last Dick Grayson like live action one we got prior to that was
Chris
Batman and Robin?
O'Donnell, yeah.
That's crazy.
He's not great, but he's better than what we had. In
Yeah.
Titans. And that one had the worst Batman. Unfortunately, anything with Dick Grayson has the worst Batman tied to it.
I know, because like, well, even like when CW did their Crisis event, remember when Kevin Conroy played a live action Bruce Wayne? I'm not gonna even say Batman because it wasn't even a costume, but like every single version that's always been correlated has always just been like a murderer in some.
I genuinely hate how there is just like a 10-year gap of like, let's make Batman just kill people. let's just say fuck it.
It's like when they decided to make Superman, and I hate kind of saying this way, but it's the only way I can think of right now, is like edgy.
Yeah, like they were like, evil Superman was a massive trend for a long time.
Yep. Oops, sorry.
Well, let's bring back the Snyderverse. Let's have that fun for a little bit.
Good God, no! Don't send me back.
You and then. He just grabbed the hook and it immediately just replenished.
Okay, the one thing I will say I don't like about Jason's power in terms of like him using debris and stuff like that, I'm fine with him using hooks as an option too, but like I feel like there's some of them are just too close together, and I feel like at least 3 need to be taken off the map.
I definitely think they should have normal hooks as well.
Yes, yeah, that could also help balance it out too. Okay.
I think if like example, like if there's 12 hooks on the map, 6 of them should be Jason hooks, 6 of them should be normal.
Yes.
And not counting basement stuff.
Can he use basement ones?
I don't think he can. I think they're normal.
Okay.
Like obviously,
How
like
about that'd be crazy.
yeah.
Man.
I would. I don't think I've really seen a Jason hook somebody in the basement though. Like I've never seen him actually grab anything down there, if it's possible. I also, luckily, Kevin Conroy's last act wasn't the CW Batman that he played.
Yeah, it was luckily the first one he actually ever played.
Like, that would have been such a bad stain if that was the last Batman he played before he passed away.
Mhm.
Like, oh my god, Kevin Conroy is a Batman that kills. I don't know how. Honestly, if I was Kevin Conroy, I would not have accepted that role.
I don't have either. I mean, that thing was just a stain on his legacy.
I can't find a gen. There's like, no gens on that side of the map.
There's gens like next to Shaq. There's like two across from each other, and then there's one over by the prison area. The one that's on the prison area has the most progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. And honestly, the unfortunateness of it all is that Zack Snyder started it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know how anybody can be a comic book fan and like Zack Snyder's movies in general. And I only say that the only reason I think Man of Steel was good for the time was because it was the only Superman movie that kind of like changed him. It was new, and I think fresh goggles kind of like blinded us. But when you watch it over and over again, after release, you're like, this sucks. this is bad.
Oh yeah.
And it's the same thing with like Batman v Superman. I think when it first came out, I was like, this is not that bad. And then like, oh well, actually, why is he doing that? Why would he do that?
I remember when oh my god, I saw Justice League with my best friend, and I remember because I'm more of a DC fan than I am a Marvel fan, admittedly, but I remember at the time, because I was using social media a lot, I would just always see people clown on DC a lot, and I just remember being like, Justice League was actually a pretty fun film. I think this was like fairly something new for not only fans of the characters, but etc. etc. And as time went by, I regret saying that so much because of how awful that film was, not only for everyone involved, but also the fans too.
The Joss Whedon Justice League movie is atrocious.
Like, it is too late to be introduced because they're already teasing the idea of the rogues, but
yeah,
they were missing Mirror Master, and of course Captain Boomerang wasn't there, but technically it was used on Arrow, so
yeah, Bat Arrow.
Yeah, Bat Arrow.
All because they couldn't get Batman, so let's make Green Arrow edgy.
And then we have Batwoman now, but we still can't technically use Batman, so.
Oh my god, shit was so bad. People kept trying to convince me that it was good, and it's not. They're like season 2 gets better with the new actress. It didn't. In fact, she made one of the worst Flash seasons when she was Red Death.
Oh my god, why? I hate the fact that you made me remember this.
AI, not AI suit, but the nanotech suit, fucking Red Death.
Didn't they? Oh my god, didn't she literally say, I am vengeance, I am the night, and then like, but it was like her version of it or whatever?
Yeah, and then like her mask like comes up, and she's like, I am Red Death.
Oh gosh, that's awful.
Like honestly, it should have just been Red Death, and then never reveal who's underneath it. Don't even say Bruce Wayne. Don't say Batman. Don't say just. If you want to use Red Death, which makes no fucking sense, like just you know. It's like,
no, because he didn't even meet Bruce Wayne.
No, and it's like it's also like the situation of why is Red Death there?
Yeah,
he's Dark, like, what was it called? Dark Knight Metal.
Yeah, Dark Knight
Um,
Metal. Yeah.
yeah, it's like he's one of the like 9 variations. Why does he? Why is he there? Is the Batman Who Laughs going to show up?
Yeah, where's the Batman who overstayed his welcome?
Okay. Honestly, I like Batman Who Laughs. I will agree he did overstay his welcome. I did not like how because he got popular. They're like, we're gonna make him superpower. Like he's gonna be like Doctor Manhattan levels of, strong.
Yeah, and the reason why I don't really like him is solely because it was just at a time where I felt like the Joker was kind of just being way too much, like way too much. Because I think this was around the time even when, after Three Jokers was coming out, and I remember reading that, and I was thinking, and conceptually I liked it because it was 3 different eras. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're broken. Of like Joker from like obviously from Silver Age, Golden Age, Modern. Oh, hello. Oh, what just happened?
My favorite Joker, like, I always liked the Silver Age Joker. He was like serious, but he's still like, crack. He's like it feels very sadistic compared to like
Yes.
the over the top, like ha 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 ha, like, everything. Like I want to see the guy who's like the mastermind. That's why I think the Caped Crusader that's coming out is gonna be really cool. Because that
Oh
it
yeah,
kind of
that
does
comes out the
that
end of the month.
Joker. Even though people are already saying like, oh, it's gonna ruin, Batman because the first season sucked. I love the first season. I love the first season. I was watching it again like not too long ago. It's so good.
Same.
Oswaldo, oh my lord, I loved how they reinvented Penguin.
Yeah, because
Clayface was
Penguin's a character that's so hard to kind of reinvent, like nowadays.
yeah. Everybody just wants to do the Tim Burton version.
Exactly. God, do you remember? Sorry, not to go off topic, but like, do you remember when Danny DeVito made that Penguin and Catwoman comic?
No,
Have you ever heard of that?
no.
Oh my God! So he wrote like this Penguin and Catwoman comic, and mind you, Danny DeVito, as much as I love him, his only knowledge in terms of Batman lore, in terms of those characters, is literally just from the movie, from Returns. He wrote it, and it's basically a love story with Penguin and Catwoman.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, really, really rough.
I watched Batman
But
Returns not too long ago, and I was like, it's still one of my favorite movies, but it's not 89. It's
oh, for sure.
I don't want to farm you right next to him.
No, you're good.
If Jane is there?
No, Jane's working on a gen, but she's
course
coming
she
over here now. Oh, she was working on the gen all the way at school. She's so far away.
Fuck. I don't want to give her the hook, and then you just get fucking tunneled.
No, you're good. You're good.
And like as much as credit as like 89 gets, for being as good as it is, I love it. I don't like the Joker. Sue me. I think like
Oh, like Jack Nicholson's?
yeah, I like Jack Nicholson Joker. I hate that Joker specifically though, compared to like Heath Ledger, Mark Hamill. Like Mark Hamill, because he's animated, should not be like he doesn't count. He's the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
It's the same situation with Kevin Conroy. Just because he's animated doesn't make him not the best Batman.
Yeah.
He's got the longest tenure. Both of them. Like you had one of the greatest video game trilogies of all time, The Night If You Must, and they had the 2 best. They had the best superhero animated show of all time.
Yes.
So it's like, why are they not contenders? Because they're not live action? Like, that's ridiculous.
people exclude them often. I do see people time to time like put them up in those conversations, but it's like never just like it's never like full-fledged like, oh, it's because they were voicing people in the cartoon, they'll count. But yeah.
Yeah. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like I don't understand why it has to exclude them just because they're animated. Like they put in the work. They paid their dues.
Yeah.
They played them for decades.
Yeah, they deserve that. They deserve that limelight. Honestly, I am curious to see how Joker and Batman's dynamic plays out in Kid Crusader, because I watched a video recently that talked about from this interview that was like basically telling you what was new from this season, stuff like that. It was like Bruce Timm's no longer tied to the project; he's just like the executive producer or whatever. But stuff like that. They talked about how like Batman's now shifting into a more like optimistic and hopeful kind of shit. Um, light basically, and Joker is gonna kind of
Try to tear it
make
down.
him debate that or whatever. Yeah.
One thing like the Joker dynamic I never liked was the Joker trying to make Batman break his one rule. I never liked that. I was like, it feels lazy when everybody does it. And I think my favorite dynamic is just Joker trying to get attention. Hello, Maxwell. I like the Joker's just trying to have fun. And Batman's like, dude, fuck.
No, I agree. I agree with that, because ever since like Heath Ledger, obviously his performance, his version of Joker is like phenomenal, but like ever since then, obviously people have been trying to recapture that in ways, and it's just one of those things where it's like it is like gonna stand the testament of time, but it's like no one could ever get to the same level as that ever, and that shouldn't be something that people should try and replicate, honestly.
Should do an animated Wednesday, to be honest. You should. You really should.
Yeah.
Practice animating. One thing I like about Heath Ledger is like, I love The Dark Knight. It's a fantastic movie. I love that the Joker wins when it comes to like proven, that Batman, he's going to lose. He's got to he's got to break one of his rules. So tear down the hero. But I also like that he changes his goal throughout the movie. Like he goes like, I want to make you break your one rule, and he's like, well, that's not that really fun. I want you to see that everybody else is just like me. Like, all right, well, you just achieved all those goals.
Yeah, pretty much.
You technically, because Batman technically was seen as a killer, and he technically proved that even the highest like Harvey Dent can fall just as far. It's like it's one of the very few dynamics of the Joker Batman that worked in the recent times. And then they're like, all right, well, let's just go back to making Batman and Joker have the whole like the no kill rule. Except for Arkham.
Yeah.
Arkham was really good with it. The Arkham series has their own dynamic.
But what makes that one great, in my opinion, and the only reason why I didn't like it, because I know obviously Knight has always gotten its shit for many, many things, but like one of the reasons why I love City so much is because there was technically an end, that one of them actually ended up dying, and it was Joker, and that kind of concluded their story. But then it kind of left you with, okay, what does one do without the other?
Yeah.
And I liked that because it was something new at the time. Like it was like everyone would be like, holy shit, Joker's actually dead.
Go ahead, get out of here. I'm never gonna hate Arkham Knight. I liked it. I thought it was a fantastic game. I don't think it's City, but I think it's fantastic. Like, it's like Gotham. You have 24 hours to evacuate the city. Yeah, GG's, Kai. I love unknown games. Unknown games are fun.
Yes, agreed.
But and they were like, "Oh, well, here goes the Joker." I'm like, "God damn it!"
I think what they should have done, and when I first played Night, I did enjoy it, but then I went back and played it again, and I saw like some of people's criticisms, and I was like, okay, I kind of in agreement with some of these things. Um, but one of the things I really wish that they did with Night, where it's like they made it to where anytime Batman got affected by the fear tox, which they kind of did, but it was kind of Batman's form of a subconscious, and it was kind of him cracking down on pressure because he genuinely started to feel some form of like being overwhelmed. And the Joker is basically a form of that, but he's not trying to take over his mind. It's basically just like himself kind of just mocking himself.
Yeah, I would have loved if the Joker was just a subconscious thing from the fear gas, like a long-lasting effect to the exposure, instead
Yes.
of being, oh yeah, the whole Joker side storyline. That's the main story of the game. Like, I liked the flashback with the team up with Robin. That was cool.
That was
I
cool.
I didn't like the entire storyline of like, oh yeah, all these people are infected with Joker and now they're just Joker. Like, that's stupid. That's so idiotic.
No, it is. Um, what was it? But the thing is, though, is that it's just no matter what, in my opinion, whether they did that storyline or not, I think it was definitely best to have Mark Hamill appear as the Joker as like the conclusion to the series, because it would have been weird in retrospect to imagine like the game without him in some way.
I think that
And even with like the way that he was portrayed in Night, I mean, Mark Hamill was just great in that game overall. Like, it was really, really good, and his dialogue was amazing.
it was like at the same time, like I want to see. I would love to see Mark Hamill in a Kevin Conroy, game or any Batman project in general. But it's like I don't think he needed to be as important because the moments he had while like being the subconscious part of Joker were fantastic.
Yes.
I'm stuck in a wall.
I like what they did with Joker and Shadow. I think the way that they did that was honestly really, really good.
But like I laughed at some of those scenes when I did played Arkham Knight like the second time around. Just seeing like while crawling through the vents, you just see Joker hanging out with like the goons and stuff like that. You're like, oh my god. Or like he's on top of the car talking about like, wow, these guys got some heavy machinery.
My favorite one, oh gosh, what is it? I think it's the ones where you're traveling around the city and you just happen to grapple to like a building and he's just kind of sitting there.
He just on one of the ledges.
Start talking to you. Yeah, yeah. I forgot how the dialogue went. But he was essentially talking about like Robin and Jason Todd, and he was like just talking about like the theorizing whether or not it's like, oh, what happened to Jason and everything afterwards. And it's like, obviously we already had an idea that Jason was going to be the Arkham Knight. I mean, they literally spoiled it when they announced the Red Hood DLC. It's like, okay, we get an idea. God, I can't remember how it went. I don't know, I'll have to look it up later, but yeah, it's just stuff like that.
I think one of the biggest downfalls of like the whole like Jason thing was, oh, he was in asylum the entire time. Like, really? Like, he was there when the whole breakout was going on, I think Batman would have fucking figured that shit out. And also, doesn't recon that Jason or Tim Drake was Robin during that time?
Yeah, and they fought too.
Look, did he have two Robins? Is that where we're going with that?
You know, it's fun. It kind of reminds me of New 52 when Batman within the span of three, actually technically four Robins, within the span of 10 years. God, I hated that.
I'm not big on constantly resetting universes, but I think DC needs to, because their universe is congested, and I think if they restarted from scratch, like a proper scratch, like new origins or at least slightly changed origins, and I have like Dick Grayson go back to Robin, like have him young again, change the dynamic of that again. Have it to like, a few years he goes to Nightwing, he starts the Teen Titans, like have it to where like, new readers, they have these new things to go to now, instead of like, oh, you want to understand Teen Titans, well, you got to read these books first. You can't just start, you just can't start a New 52, you can't start on the Jeff Johns post-crisis Teen Titans, you can't do that,
right? Because I mean, those are outdated now.
Yeah, and like they all listen to like the prior history of the other Teen Titans books. So it's like, all these books have history. They have 30, 40 years of history already.
And I remember the new book that's like Barry Allen basically like explaining the whole history of DC and stuff like that. I remember they were trying to like fit all that into the books, and I'm like, no.
Is that the current like, or the recently new history of DC universe?
Yes, because they put like the events of Rebirth into there. They put like the New 52, the Golden Age stuff, and like everything. And it's like and even they had a recent book where they talked about who owned the rights to Static.
Oh, Milestone.
Yeah, they even had a book that was dedicated to Milestone. Like,
yeah, the Dakota Project. I'm trying to read Milestone books. I got the first Icon and the first Hardware. I wanted to pick up the first Static, but I was like, Static's gonna be a difficult pickup, or like run to pick up in general. I'd rather just buy like the compendiums or omnibuses that we have in. The first book was like $20, and I was like, and I know just based off of the first book and just the run in general, I think some of them had low prints, so it's gonna be expensive for some of them. I was like, I like the character, I love Static, I don't think it's worth the money. He's got like 50 issues or so.
Yeah, I feel like he's just one of those characters where you can kind of just put off for a while before you actually delve into him,
Yeah. I wanted to pick up the Milestone Compendium that released like a few years ago, but it's now out of print. So like it's like $80 on Amazon. But I'd have to be lucky and find it at a shop. Except for, you can find Spawn Compendium 1 through 7 anywhere you go, because they don't take their shit out of print.
That's crazy.
I love Image.
Honestly, good on them for doing that. I mean, compared to the other two that just refuse to do literally anything and everything. Which way are you coming from? Oh, shit.
Oh, really? The fucking dog got me as I was vaulting over.
Ruh-roh.
I would like to see the Milestone characters get their own solo runs again. I just hope that they're like fully bought out now, because Milestone, not a great company. They just can't do it. They did 50 issues and then they stopped, and then they came back with like season 1s of like hardware and Icon, and then they didn't do anything after that, and then they just kind of like went in the dark again. And I think DC might have fully bought them out, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're not really good at committing.
Because like Icon's cool. I read the first issue of Icon and I was like, this is really fascinating.
Shit.
You know, you guys.
Yeah, gotta go. No. Well, she was at the gate, but now she's moved towards you guys. But yeah, no, like they just had like the history and stuff like that, so they put everything into there, and so it's like, you know, you get the idea of like what things are happening in the DC universe, but some of these things are completely irrelevant, you know, and they
Yeah.
come from stuff that's like just doesn't matter. It really does. Like the whole entire thing with Dr. Manhattan, like stuff. You don't really need to know that. You don't. That's not really going to help with any of the characters you're trying to learn about. Nice.
I just like as cool as the concept that is of the new history of the DC universe. I just think resetting and just going
Season
from the two.
Mhm.
And I liked Sex Education, but that was about
That
it.
was a good show.
Though, little tangent here. I fucking hate. I hate Otis's fucking story ending. He ended up with the wrong girl.
Yes.
I will scream it from the top of my lungs, from the highest peaks. He ended up with the wrong girl. He should have ended up with the popular girl. I can't remember her name, but they were so cute together. And they fucking ruined it. Ruined it.
They ruined it. You ruined it.
It's so dumb. That season was so good. And then they broke up. You're like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man?
They ruined it for pure bullshit. Oh, man.
Like you had Otis see shit that, you know, the other ones nobody else has seen before. No other side of her. And they're like, oh yeah, well he still loves the other girl. Like, why? Why? Why?
Oh, I feel that on the spiritual level.
I don't even know if they're going to do another season. I really don't care. Unless they find a way to put them back together, but I don't think they're going to do that.
I think I'll probably, well, no. I don't think I really want to because I don't feel like going through the effort of having to save on money to buy a subscription for Netflix again. But I want to, because I watched Heartstopper and I ended up actually enjoying that show a lot. And I think was it a movie or final season? Either way, they're making another form of content for it, and I do want to check it out. But at the same time, I don't want to go through the efforts like another Netflix subscription to do it. No, don't wanna. Even as much as I love Wednesday, I think I just might find a site for it or something.
Honestly, if Netflix printed or like, you know, release physical versions, I would honestly wait for them to release on physical. But unfortunately, you can always find it on like Etsy.
Yeah.
Some people sell them on Etsy.
I don't know if. I mean, I bet it did, but I can't remember if Wednesday got a physical release of season 1 or not.
I don't think anything on Netflix gets a physical release in period.
Which is
I think it's just like contract that they can't. Or they won't, I should say. Like no matter who produces it, Netflix just vetoes it.
Mhm.
The same thing with like the Disney Plus stuff. Like there's movies that came out on Disney Plus that I like that were original that they removed from Disney Plus that are just in the void. You can't find them anymore. Like there was that William Dafoe movie. I don't remember the name of it. He was like like sled dogs and stuff like that. I liked the movie. You can't find that anymore. It's gone. It's forever in the void. And I think that's ridiculous. And they never released a physical because it was straight Disney Plus. They're like, what's the fucking point? Like, actually, what's the point?
Like, literally, what is the point?
Why are we trying to kill off physical DVDs? Physical media, it should be thriving. But
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, like, and we're actively ruining theaters as it is as well.
I know, and the whole entire thing with Netflix and Paramount, like that. Well, okay, sorry, no, mainly Netflix actually, when they're trying to promote more the streaming. Because what was it? Who was I talking to before? I think it was like a family member. Before I came out here, they were talking about like how they wanted to see Bankrooms with me, but they was like, oh, okay, we'll probably wait until release on digital. It's like, why don't we just go see it now? And I remember the reason why is because they just didn't feel like it, which I get because kind of just how it is now. You know, movie theaters can be pretty expensive, but like, you know, just if it's just gonna be me and you, I'll pay for it gladly because I want to do something for you. But it's just like we should support these things as much as we can because it's gonna be surreal when they just eventually just pay out.
And you know, on top of that, I'll say I talked about my with my brother about this.
Mm-hmm.
The whole IMAX thing, also killing theaters. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I stopped watching in IMAX because who cares?
The whole format of like, oh yeah, you know, you can only see the true movie in IMAX. Like 40 theaters in the entire United States have those. Like, you're telling me if I buy this on physical, unless I buy it on like 4K or whatever, or 8K IMAX version, that's the only way I can see this movie? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, why isn't, like, Christopher Nolan's doing this fucking shit every movie?
What is that other form? That's not 3D. It's,
I know there's 4K and 8K.
Yeah, but like the one movie theater experience where you like it's like you're actually there, you know, they like spray you water or
Like the
something like
5D,
that.
I think it is.
Yeah, like that shit. Like that's unnecessary. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I think some
That's
movies
like
would be really cool like that, but some of them are
agreed.
like, all right, well, like if I watch Godzilla -1 in 5D and I just fucking like blow up. So I'm just like,
You go
oh
see
yeah,
this
I
as
was
a-
on the subway train and now I'm dead. I was there.
Yoink. Yoink. Okay, I just gotta outrun him. I don't know which gens are being worked on. Oh, whoops.
I don't know what gen. I think Shane was on. He just kind of stopped.
It was next to Shaq.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh shit.
Is that the right one? I saw a gen that was 99.
Thanks for trying, Jen. Oh, it's this one over here where my body is.
One of the things too is like I really want to buy all the Godzilla movies on physical DVD, and I hate that I can't get fucking -1. It's like I would be pissed too, like if I'm doing like the Alien franchise and I can't buy the Alien movies because it was straight to it was straight to like Netflix or some shit. Count it.
Count it.
Oops, I looked it up. My bad. But luckily, I think you can buy them all because they were on FX, so I think they'll eventually have a release. Same with like Fallout. Like I'm so glad that Fallout's getting has a physical release, even though it was on Prime.
Oh, Wednesday is on DVD.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know
Let me
what
check
the
the
exception.
Stranger Things.
What the exception was for that. But they don't usually put them on DVD when it comes to Netflix.
Oh, season 2 is too.
Because Netflix doesn't like physical media.
But what about hold on? What about Stranger Things? I have to imagine probably not, but
No.
okay, but I can't tell if that's fake or not. It looks like it is real, but it also doesn't look like it is. It looks like season 1 is, but that was so forever ago, so they're probably fine with it then. But I think it's just season 1. Anywho, yeah, no, I agree.
I think Netflix CEO was like, just let physical media die. Like,